Sorry, this is like the most jank restream considering the bot decided to be stupid for. And for some reason.
Is it? Oh, I guess the timer's just wrong.
Oh, the timer's just off. Okay, we actually have.
Yeah, but anyway, we are on. I don't know. I can't tell. We're on NFI, and they both go straight to NFI.
You know, that's fair.
You know what? If you're spawning in a Sphere Zero check, you might as well do that Sphere Zero check.
Yep.
Does mean we are not getting immediate hints here, so hold off. We're getting them momentarily after we see what this is.
Yep. Just a treasure chart here on.
So, Snacks, I need to know, did you choose to restream this race because it was Lucas versus Lucas?
To be honest, I didn't know Rick was a fellow Lucas player, so this is kind of just a nice surprise, but.
Yeah. But both these guys, their reputation speaks for themselves. Oh, either one of these guys can win the tournament, and we're getting our hints. Windfall to Godan. Windfall to Mulgara. Mail to Helmrock. Thank you, Jarhead, for reading slowly. Oasis is foolish. Fire Mountain is foolish. Thorn is foolish. Forest Haven, that's nice. Love Forest Haven foolish. The leap is in touchy! Let's go!
Oh.
Let's go!
What have I done?
Wizrope mini boss is dead, and Needlerock is a pearl. No, Needlerock's a pearl we need.
Yep.
Also, Wind Temple, Big Key is Jed. Scale the walls as shards. This is some good solid hints.
Yeah. Birdsby Caves a Picto?
Yeah, and the Thorn Dead, we're just going to pick that up when we do.
Yep.
Cliff Flat. And if you're photosensitive, look away, because Rick is doing the Western Swim, sort of the meta opener for Season 6, gets the very easily isolated Western Ferry out of the way.
Yep, and looks like Jar is also going to be doing that, so...
Yep.
If you're photosensitive, just take a little break here for, maybe 30, 40 seconds, but we'll let you guys know when you can look back. Jarhead having a little trouble getting his storage, but...
Oh, this looks clean from Rick.
Yeah, this is looking really good here. Beautiful.
Alright, so you can look for 2 seconds and then you have to leave again.
Or just, cover Jarhead's side of the screen.
Yeah. Alright. What did we store on Mother and Child? Are we gonna get to see? No, it wasn't anything on the... Didn't look like anything on the menu, so we're gonna need to wait till he pauses.
Yeah. What's Western got for us today here?
I'm gonna say a wall.
I'll say iron boots or something.
They would be required. A piece of art.
Well, okay. Unfortunately, the Western play not quite working out today for both runners, but.
And I miss what was stored on Rick. Our trackers have marked a boomerang, so I'm just gonna trust them on that one.
Looks like Jar thinks it's boomerang as well, so that's a pretty safe guess.
Thank you, Claire.
Alright, so Rick's gonna be checking out the salvage corp here, and we'll see where he decides to go after that.
Nothing on salvage corp.
Nope. I feel like these guys have been really... I feel like I've had very few seeds where these guys have been required.
I feel like the play here with Thorn Dead is to do an S5 opener and go and take that storage into VPR so you can make your first triple windfall knowing you have Picto.
Yeah.
And I think that's exactly what we're seeing.
Exactly what, yeah. Right.
Forest Haven's foolish, we're still peeking it.
Listen, it's just force of habit, That's my copium take as to why Rick did that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, with that Forest Haven Foolish, really nice considering we don't really have to worry about this area of the map.
Yeah.
Outside of Bomb Island.
Yeah, but who wants to do Bomb Island? It's Bomb Island. And there's still a chance that, you know, if we get Ghost Ship late, we may be able to router him with that.
Mhm.
So not necessarily orphaning Bomb Island.
Yeah, and Angular as well, as Chad has said, but
Yeah.
usually I do Angular with Southern Ferry just because you... Oh, I should probably save the hints. That'd be intelligent.
Yeah. Nice clean storage there from Rick.
Yep.
See,
Jars, couple tries behind, but...
So the Sphere Zero check is dead, but we still have one more check here, and then the Picto and BPR that they're going to get. So we'll see what we're going to get in here. This is out of logic, blocked by our Leaf and Tot G, so this may be very deep in logic if it's a spiky. And it's not, so we don't care.
Jar doing kind of the old-fashioned Cliff Plateau route here.
Yeah, but I can imagine that both of these runners are going to just go straight for double path windfall after this after they pick up their Picto. Might see a bit of hand holding for the vast majority of the early game.
Yeah, I think this seed. There's really not a whole lot you can do. I mean, you could do like outset to DSE, but with you knowing Windfall's double path, that really makes you.
Yeah, especially with like an extra 3 checks that you know you can get now. You know, albeit out of logic. You know, this is a very early Picto that they know is there.
Yeah. This is the S3 runner's dream.
But Leaf and let's talk a little bit about Leaf and Taji, right? So we know it's already locked behind all 3 pearls and probably bombs. In addition,
almost certainly, yeah.
Yeah, in addition, we know where one of our pearls is, and that is logically bait bag lock. So I'm feeling it this seed. I'm feeling we're gonna see a vanilla needle rock with bait. You'll love to see it.
I mean, that's definitely a very realistic possibility, especially if the bows are deep.
Yeah. And yeah, just like I said, Rick heading straight to Windfall. And Jarhead probably following suit. See if they route it any differently.
Rick's just going straight up to Maggie. We'll see what Jar ends up doing here, but a lot of people have been actually kind of leaving Maggie for Mila. But it seems like Rick is just getting that out of the way right away here, so...
Well, just some cash.
Looks like Jar's just gonna be doing...
Oh, we're going straight in the hides. Makes... Oh, there's our ghost ship chart.
Nice early ghost ship there.
We can get that at Crescent before we, you know, right after this.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely would like a different weapon than the butter knife and a boomerang, but...
Oh yeah, for sure.
But if it's dead, you don't need to worry about that, so... Jar checking out Tingle here. Looks like Rick's gonna be setting up some door cancel as well.
Right. Oh, bombs!
Bombs on Tingle, that is very nice.
And noted, Windfall's not one of our path to Helmarons. Yeah, so that's probably our path to go down at that. Yeah. And a bottle. Nice. It's always nice to have a bottle before you get it outset.
Oh yeah, all the Grandma fans in chat can be happy.
Especially with a male path, I can't imagine us not saving Grandma with a bottle that early.
Yeah. I mean, you have to, basically. Do you see a spiky here in the Tingle maze, so we'll see what this ends up being. But
Tingle with the hookups this seed. We're also going to get an immediate bomb mail after this, so who knows? Yep. We may we may just get our hammer in that bomb mail and just be able to do FF.
The sword. That
That's
really.
really nice. Really nice if we get a hammer off bomb mail.
Yeah, I mean that's. We're getting the FF special pretty early here.
Yeah. Let's see it. Bait bag.
Oh.
Okay, that's a pearl.
Yep.
Not.
That's actually our Picto in logic as well.
But we are getting like a decent amount of stuff in Windfall, but I don't think it's really pushing us in any real direction. I think
Yeah,
because I'm not because you've got a hinted shard on Scale the Wall, right? So like you don't want to really go there without grapple, even if you have bombs, but it's probably the closest, like the most organic route you can do after Windfall.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see here. We could potentially see an early FF play. I mean, you have, I guess, depending if you do get hammer here, but.
Yeah. And see if we getting a Lenzo door cancel here from Rick. I don't know if Jar set it up or not. I don't think he did.
Jar does have door cancel.
Okay, he does. All right, I missed that then. So we're both, which makes sense. You know, it's just faster to get in there without.
Yeah, and both these guys are super veteran runners, so they know.
All right, don't fall through the island.
I've done that one too many times.
It's always this one. I don't know. I think her name's Violet. I don't know what her name is, but it's always when you catch her that you fall through the island.
It's really just getting to her that. Oh no, Jar.
I was like, I've never seen this setup to get to the door, but Jar's a much better runner than me, so I'll go with it.
Yep, Lenzo door cancel is one of those things that there's about 18 million different setups, all of which are totally viable. Yeah, actually, it's a really, really clean setup from Jar.
Oh, we got one spike.
That's
okay. We don't have a delivery bag to turn that in, but who knows? Pompey and Vera may have it.
Yep.
Yeah, the first 15 minutes of the seat has been just pure hand holding.
Yeah, and really, unfortunately, it's kind of the way you expect it to go, especially with the hint and Picto on a check we can do right away.
I mean, this routing just makes sense.
Yeah. Might see a little bit of deviation here after Windfall, but...
Yeah. Oh, there's our hammer. All right.
Girls have the hammer. Okay, well... So it looks like we might be seeing a pretty early...
Yeah. So our path to our path to Helma is that bait bag on bomb mail to go to BPR logically and get your Picto to do this. Presumably.
Yeah, unless something else is there, but I don't think...
I can't think of anything. There's no way another Picto is available.
I doubt it, yeah. Alright, vanilla heart piece there on on Ivan.
Woofer needs to do better, honestly. And I believe he would allow vanilla hard use.
Yes, let's just hard code the rando so you can never get a.
Oh, command melody. That's well, we have wind tempo to see. Yeah, we have wind tempo, so we do kind of need it.
Unfortunately, it's kind of hard required.
Mm.
All right. Rick finishing up his hide and seek. Jar might be doing an early Mila here. No, just checking out Maggie. Okay.
Well, Mila was hinted dead.
Right. It would help if I actually read the hints.
Yeah, so got some pretty boring, like a lot of different things can be various on our various different paths, but like the easiest one to think is like command melody for Wind Temple and then your bombs for Todd G. You don't need to really think too hard about these paths. They're basically wafts.
Pretty much.
But
Alright, so Rick was headed out towards Crescent, deciding to. I'm just gonna go check DRI first. Okay.
Yeah. It makes sense. You can do all of this, and you know you're not gonna get your leave till later, so there's no point like not like holding out to a leave to make fly across a little bit more convenient.
Yeah, definitely.
And we're seeing, I think Jarhead's going straight to pop right?
Looks like. So, one thing is, since we know this is a shard here, this does make this play a little bit less desirable, but
who knows? Good grapple right here on Beetle.
I was just about to say that. Yep. Oh
my
god.
He got what the
fuck? No way.
No.
Alright. Hand it over.
Cool.
Hand over the spoiler log, Xenu. Let's go.
To be fair, I do have this seed loaded up in my Wii right now, but I did not go and check what Beetle had.
I know you checked it for hints. That's all.
I did check it for hints. I'm still on NFI. Anyway, we have a useless Cabana deed from DRI, and looks like nothing else besides that. I didn't see whether the boulder chest was spiky or not.
It was. So.
Okay, so we'll see what he stores here.
Yep.
And nothing on salvage core, so.
Yep. It's funny how we were saying like, oh, we'll see some route convergence, and yeah, there's some very slight ones, but I have a feeling we may see Jar go straight to Crescent after this.
All right, so we know we're getting a shard here. We don't know what else is in paw print, but we'll be getting at least a single shard.
Rick just kind of waiting for Ghost Ship to spawn.
Shard, and yeah, we're going. I think this equipment's fine to do.
Yep.
Ghost Ship.
Looks like it's spiky, so.
Yeah, he wants whatever it is. Oh, we got
to be honest. Yeah, I didn't really get.
My thing with Ghost Ship is that there's no way you can tell, like from our perspective, if the runner goes for it, it's something. It looks like just a Tingle statue. Oh, we got another spiky here in front. Right?
Another Tingle statue.
Another Tingle statue.
All right. Well.
So the bomb luck checks are Tingle statues.
Tingle getting some nice free promo there. I don't think we've seen what was stored yet.
He has Tingle Tuner marked, but is that? I don't think that's in the spiky chest.
That won't be in a spiky, no.
No. Anyway, that's
Ship.
It's required items.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, actually, we're getting decently close to being able to do Wind Temple. Only a couple more items away, but I don't think we're going to see either runner hard rush Wind Temple, but. Okay, so Jar's headed down to Eastern, checking that out. We could see him go straight to do what Rick did and go DRI to Krez and all that jazz, but
We're also getting a new check here from Jar. We're getting Eastern Fair.
Rick getting the good news about his grapple being right at a paw print.
What a convenient grapple.
I mean, that's about as convenient as you can get. Nothing here on Eastern. Jar actually saves scumming it. Because this is actually really nice by Jar. Being able to save scum it, go straight back to paw print and head up to Crescent.
And he'll definitely still be able to make our ship.
Oh yeah. It just turned nighttime basically for him, so.
But yeah, it's hand holding the seed. There's been literally zero divergence.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Jar unfortunately getting the
Yeah, I'm not getting the jump slash there.
only a redead though, so
Yeah.
not too bad.
Oh, there we go. Clean.
Clean kill on the wizard up there. I have a feeling at some point, surely we'll start seeing some route divergence here from Rick, right?
Surely we will. Surely we will.
I mean, almost certainly Rick will go down and check Eastern Ferry, but then after that...
I'm gonna go ahead and just say that Rick stored paper at this point.
I think that's fair to say.
We have 3 snacks on comms.
True. That's 2 more than all season 5. Exactly. Listen, we know the Lucas bottle is broken as crap, but you know what? We still love it.
When did we get? Oh, he stored Kamali Pearl.
Oh. Okay, well now we figured out
That's what he stored.
I was wondering, like, what mail did we not get yet?
Yeah. And so after Jarhead grabs this, they're dead even. They've done exactly the same things.
Probably will be a outset check here from them pretty soon, I would assume, with early bottle and everything.
Well, some indecision here from John.
Heading straight to outset. I think he was thinking about Southern Ferry, but in the end, I guess deciding just to...
And you can get that literally whenever.
Yeah. One kind of side effect for Jar is he won't have a ferry here for Grandma, so...
Oh, he didn't pick one up at Easter?
He didn't. It looks like Rick is going to be checking out Southern here.
And speaking of Southern.
Makes a lot of sense. Grab a ferry here. get the check and then go to
Oh
outset.
well, Rick actually grabbed a fairy at his turn.
Oh, well,
So,
Mace's house has nothing. Wow. I think this is the first S6 seed I've seen that checks dead. Yeah,
oh,
so
did he
Jar's
reset it? Did he reset his turn? Oh.
Jar's yeah. Yep, Jar checking out his Pearl Mail here. Even though we literally just saw it 5 seconds ago, I don't remember it being anything.
A chart of some kind.
Oh, like, okay. Jar's hovering over his letter from Grandma check, thinking, why didn't I grab a fairy? But and nothing in Grandma's basement, so
Outset looking pretty dead.
yeah, I mean it wasn't hinted or anything, but still got a couple more checks here, so
Still got Jaboon.
still got Jaboon, still got Big Pig, still got Outset Fairy, so could see one of those be something here. But
Nice, clean second try from Jar there.
yep. Jaboon roll clip. It's one of those tricks that it can be really a bad time loss because if the second you start failing it, the tilt starts setting in, and you're just like, please just give it to me.
I've quit a seed at like 10 minutes in because I could not get Jaboon.
You know, that's fair. Alright, so Rick going down to Angular pretty early here. Looks like there was a spiky, so we'll have to see what this is.
If this is hub shot, I swear to God.
It's just the seat of convenience at that point.
Mm.
Get your grapple at paw print, get your hook shot here.
Yeah. That looks like a piece of heart to me.
I didn't see any shining though.
No wait, I think that's Neighbor's Pearl.
That might be.
It looked blue to me.
Not just a tingle statue on Angular.
I still don't know if we need that or not.
Yeah, no info on ankle yet, so. Jar picking up his 2 pairs here.
Yep.
Kind of surprised he didn't pick up a thing of bait while he was there, just get it ready for pig later, but. Oh, he already has bait, never mind.
I think they got bait somewhere.
They might have.
Or he bought bait earlier. Thank you, Claire. Doing a better job than us.
I rolled this, so we already know Leaf is in Tachi, so
Yeah, but it's hinted.
it's hinted, thankfully. Alright. Looks like we're gonna get a nice clean view. Sounded like it was neighbors, which if it's blue, it's probably neighbors. And sure enough, that is a neighbors.
So that's Taji access.
Yep. Now the real question is, how fast are we gonna go there? We know Leaf is in there, but
yeah, I think at this point, like, we don't have that much left. We have a couple scattered checks, like, around, like, we have Bomb Island, but, like...
looks like Jar's just gonna be going straight to it, so...
Yeah, makes sense. Especially if you know your Leaf is there.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we're saving Grandma on Rick's side.
Rick being the good grandchild. That looked like a spiky on Great Fish, but...
I did not get a good look at it.
I was just looking at the chest color. According to Blank, one of our trackers, it was also spiky to them, so...
Okay.
Decent chance it was, but who knows? Jar gonna be going for the sail jump. Not quite getting it.
I believe.
I hate this trip with the burning passion. There we go.
I was failing it so much today in the seed I played that the other gunboats killed the one that's blocking it before I got it.
You got the old-fashioned sail jump there.
Mm.
Clean rope clip there from Rick. Xylit
Oh,
is spiky.
Spiky. Mine. There's a shield. We need that, so.
Yep.
We may or may not need another one.
Yep, there's no ET. That definitely lowers the chances, but as we saw from Rick, we don't know what's inside Angle here yet, so. Rick can be going to grab snares on top of Headstone.
Wrong bait. There you go. Yeah. You think Jar just goes straight Taji after this, grabbing the
I
Dinge
think he
Pearl?
will. I think he's assuming that Leaf is probably early in Tachi.
Mm.
So I could definitely see Jar going straight there.
And we are seeing it. We are seeing vanilla needle rock. Something we don't see that often. So enjoy it. This sucks.
So we actually have simultaneous seagull action here.
I, for one, am a big fan of the amount of seagull in the sea.
10 out of 10 would seagull again. Alright, so Jar picking up his last pearl there. See if... With bombs, I think it's not a horrible play to go straight to Tachi, because you can at least get all but one
Yeah,
first floor. Yep,
He's going straight there.
yep, and this makes a ton of sense. As it actually looks like Rick might be joining him. Gonna be checking out Islet here, and then picking up his last pearl, so...
So Jar ever so slightly ahead.
Gonna be going to check out the Bomb Island here, it looks like, but...
I don't hate it. You've already got those ships. So you really, with Forest Haven dead, you have no reason to come back to this sort of area of the map at all, unless like maybe you do it after Ice Ring, but that feels bad.
And that's gonna be so much later in the seed that
Yeah.
it's right here. You might as well just go ahead and do it. Rick picking up his shield.
All right. I'm interested to see what this Bomb Island is, because this is something that Rick may not do. Although knowing these two runners and the way they've been routing, I think they're gonna. That is spiky. That is spiky.
Yeah, and obviously with Bomb Island being one of the more hated checks in the game by the community, even though I don't really think it's that bad.
Bomb Island itself isn't bad. It's the fact that it gets isolated. So it's the part that's bad.
That's fair. Apparently Claire's very excited about Bomb Island. Blank, this has been proven many a times. I am not better than like any runners.
No, I've seen it firsthand. You are.
What? Only took me what 20 minutes?
Only took you 20 minutes to do something that Alex like laughed you in.
No, it was Koala.
Oh, was it Koala? Okay.
It was.
Anyway, that's a sword. We need that. Bomb Island hard required. And we got a note. We got a note to Mom. Off of something.
Yeah, I don't I'm assuming that was from Grandma, but.
Oh yeah, Grandma now. It's Grandma now.
I guess for context for those of you who are probably like, what the hell are they talking about? There was a kind of a fun race we did a few weeks ago with nested entrances, and I did Leafless Horseshoe for 20 minutes, and Koala did it first try. And Zena was there to laugh at me, but
It was great. It was a spiritual experience. Anyway, we're in Taji. Where's our Leaf gonna be?
hopefully early, at least for these runners' sakes, but
What's the deepest it can be logically?
Mini boss, I believe. No. It can be up until the platform room. And then after that, it's logically required to have leaf.
Oh,
Nothing
well, we're
there on
not
that
starting off
chest.
great. Yeah.
Now, do you store this as jar and peek the bow check? I would, but... Oh no.
We're seeing something that I thought we might see from Jarhead, but I didn't comment on it. That we can clear out like with tricks, like horseshoe and diamond step while we're here. It looks like Rick is thinking just that. Get it done now. If you're
Yeah.
confident in your leafless horseshoe and your diamond step early, this feels very organic.
Nothing there for jar.
Oh, we are peeking it, and the entire left side's dead.
Okay, well... Say goodbye to whatever jar just got rid of, but... Alright.
Looks like that
Nuts.
looks brown.
So we could do horse. We can peek it. We can't.
Yeah,
really
we can't actually get
test.
it. We can peek it. My apologies. We don't have hook shot.
Yeah.
Oh, there's magic. That's kind of big. Not really much we can use for it now, but that's not a great magic spot.
DSE fans are feasting this seed.
And we still don't have our leaf. All the checks so far have been dead.
Yeah, and actually, Jar's just gonna.
Yeah,
get
not
on
even
up.
gonna. Oh, I'm getting some bufferage on Jar stream.
I am too. Looks like. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Oh
no, we're not. No, we're not.
Looks like Jar's maybe having some stream issues here.
He's at Southern. It looks like.
For me, it's the like. Oh, there we go. Okay, we might be back theoretically. Looks like the stream is.
I think we are. He just picked up a ferry from Southern. Probably going to go do grandma now, or get grandma now. Heal grandma, whatever you want to say.
Healer, whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Jar.
Looks like we're back synced up.
Yep.
This...
So Jar's gonna be.
Sorry, Ben.
Just gonna say, Jar's heading over to Angular. Then we'll probably see outside after. Rick is actually gonna go ahead and grab a small key here. I don't know if he's checked the other one, so he may not know this is a small key, but...
Yeah, he did this before, left side.
Okay.
So he has not... lacks the critical information.
Yeah, this will be a nice little time save here for Jar.
Oh my god, it's a small key!
Who would have guessed that? Wow.
So our leaf is beyond the first floor, so that's fun.
Yeah. Gonna be the gonna see how these guys leafless floor 1 skip is, but Jar getting the nice clean real quick there.
All right, where is Jarhead off to? Oh, we're seeing our first dungeon. Well, I guess our first probably completed dungeon, I should say. Yeah, it's like we're doing FF.
Yeah, and this I
Makes
don't mind this
sense.
play from Jar. You can go ahead and grab Arrow Mail as well as Grandma, so you can have family percent on outset. Gonna go ahead and do PG right away. This feels like one of those checks that nobody really has a set route for. A lot of people tend to do it last, but with no leaf or hook shot, I don't mind this play.
And it looks like Rick is also exiting. Not going to do leafless for one skip.
Yeah. That's true, Claire. But Rick's heading down to Bomb Island. Jar with a really clean PG fight.
And it's spiky. What is it going to be? Well, we're not going to know because we're storing, but that's beside the point.
We'll figure it out in about 30 seconds.
Rick gonna go clean up bomb now after top 3. Gonna get that sword. It could be hook, and it is.
I didn't see a
tell,
hook.
and I didn't see anything on that.
Uh,
He had that power bracelets. Power bracelets.
Sure enough.
So not super useful, but it does allow us to big pig.
Yep. I don't think I've ever heard someone call them onion rings, but I kind of like it.
I'm digging it. Are you a fan of when you order fries and you get like a lone onion ring in it?
Oh, that's like the best feeling on the
It
planet.
is such a great feeling.
You're like, how'd you get here? I don't even care.
Yeah.
Alright, Bird. Hopefully Bird decides to cooperate today.
Alright, I'm gonna go with 0 soft locks, but he's gonna land in a really weird spot.
I feel like Jar's pretty consistent at this by this point. I don't think he'll land anywhere weird, but at least Jar won't. Sword there for Rick. Let's see if judging by those equips, we may have a double Forsaken Fortress here.
Alright, that's really clean. Let's not soft lock. Don't look up! Looking up curses it. Lyric told me that.
I believe it. Alright. Bird decides to be nice to Jar. What's with everybody hating looking at it? I always look up.
Nah, it's bad. It's bad juju. If you look up.
But then it's 10 times more frustrating when it does end up soft locking. I think that's how it works. I don't know.
I don't know. That was a clean Helma fight, and we got our second
Yeah.
charge and our first dungeon clear. I'm probably going to see Jar pop right back in and clear out the rest of it.
Yeah. Okay, technically it's not fully cleared. Yes, blank, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jar's opting not to do window hop. Nothing on that check.
That's good.
Uh,
Looks like he wants it. I didn't see what it was. But
must be spiky.
Must
Yeah.
be spiky, yeah. Oh, look, our hook shot.
Well, we did call hookshot earlier, so I guess that is convenient, but... So that's a really nice little time save there for Jar. Doesn't have to do DSE, can go ahead and do Horseshoe as well. Jar having some mini blend problems here. Just kill him. There you go.
That was very satisfying, quick spell. Didn't like the situation, but it was better. Oh my goodness!
What is this mini blend? They are out for Jar's blood today.
They really are.
Jar's like, alright, we're gonna take this nice and slow. All that for a dead chest.
Oh, that was his lousy t-shirt. Good feeling about chest on bed, though.
Surely
That's
it'll
it.
be something, right?
I'm gonna say it's our first bout.
I'll go with Maggie's letter. It'll be a bait, kind of a bait spiky. Or it'll be nothing.
That works too. So that's our bout.
Alright. Rick making his way up to fight Helm rocking. Jarhead getting on out of here.
It's like we're gonna get a little male, little big pig.
Yep.
Then I can imagine him just going up the west coast here.
Yeah, I mean, you got everything you need. Starting off with everybody's favorite. No yeet though, just gonna hoof it over.
Are we doing old school? Are we not at animal abusing? Are we going old school? Let's go.
We're going the Peter route.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, no.
Oh no. This is the situation.
Yeah, this is a nice minute-long time loss here for Jar.
You know, but it's worth it not to abuse animals.
True. This is the most tilting thing on the planet. Just sitting here waiting for the pig to hurry up.
Alright.
Alright.
Attempt 2, let's go.
No going sploosh this time, Jar.
Also, we're on soft lock watch on Rick's side.
Pretty good spot. Should be... I'm gonna jinx it by saying he should be okay there.
Yeah, we're good. Alright. See what our boy LeChonk is getting at. Oh, our last sword. Good big pig. Solid big pig.
Alright. Nice little pickup there for Jar. Not the most important item, but you're never going to complain about getting one of your required items finished at just under 50 minutes.
Nope. Gonna get our soup, gonna get 2 mail checks here back to back, one of which we've seen, one of which is new.
Yep.
Yeah, there is a global emote there.
Oh. I actually never knew that. I know a couple people in the community have yeet emotes, but
This is also a new global emote that's amazing.
oh, that's actually really cute.
It's a good global.
That's a great global emote. Alright, so looks like we're getting more hand holding here. Rick heading down to outset from the looks of it. Oh.
Mailing the Wind Waker, let's go! That's good luck!
Chart.
Oh, we're doing it twice!
Does it cancel out if you do it twice? Oh god.
I don't know, maybe it's none. I can't the double Wind Waker mail.
I've never tested it, but
never.
Alright. So we're gonna be basically getting simultaneous arrow mail checks here. Oh, I guess we could grab a mail first for Jar. Okay.
Yeah, and
Tingle
looks like a Tingle statue on arrow mail.
Yep. Alright, Rick, what's the play here? Looks like we got a eater.
Yeah. So I'm running a woofer on the side for my own identification, and if I've marked everything correctly, we have 3 checks remaining.
That sounds about right.
We have the first check in Wind Temple, and then Command Melody and Bow and Taji.
Yikes. Well, hopefully we find something soon. Jar's gonna go ahead and check out his golf here.
Yep.
Probably won't take him 20 minutes like me, but you never know.
If that happens, I'll buy you a cheeseburger.
Oh, I just had a cheeseburger last night. Shoot.
You guys tell me you wouldn't want to have another cheeseburger?
Listen, I'm already fat enough, okay? So that's actually a really clean first vine skip. We usually don't see that a whole lot now. A lot of people just go ahead and toss the nut in since you don't have to.
See how giving Jar a little bit. This could also be huge for Jar because Rick's not coming back here.
Exactly, Claire. I got this giant cookie to eat. How am I supposed to fit a cheeseburger in there?
There are ways.
That's true.
Looks like making a monkey anime. Rick is gonna just go do golf as well. So we're getting simultaneous golf. Oh, that's bad.
Thankfully, this nut respawns. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Should be good.
Yep.
And Spiky? No, not Spiky.
Hole in 2. Oh. Rick wins the golf tournament. Alright, so Char's gonna go in and grab his magic here. We'll see what Rick ends up doing. Since he already has Diamond Step done, I could see him... I guess maybe do you go back into Tachi? I don't really know. Yep, that's the
Looks like that's what he's doing.
Probably not worth it to check the singular check in Windfalls, or Wind Temple.
Yeah. There's also that great fish spiky that they can get now with the fire pump record, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously kind of slow to do, but...
Yeah. But I think that's literally all we have between the 2 runners that we haven't seen. Oh, Claire. If that happens, Snacks is gonna have to like go under witness protection.
I mean, I know Jarhead. We've been friends for a while, so he might not kill me. Rick, I've really never talked to, so... It's a little close there from Rick. Nearly clip back in, but... Clean floor 1. Leafless floor 1.
Right.
Jar did go for the bombs with hookshot strategy. which I think is a pretty commonly done strat now. So we'll have to see here. Does Jar join Rick here in Taji, or
Make the Wind Temple play. Be a baller.
judging by the grapple equip, he's probably going Taji.
Yeah.
Lane. For legal reasons, that's a joke. This is actually probably the correct play.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. Let me just check real quick. Like, you know, we know one of these two checks like is our leaf, right? There's like it's either that or there's a vanilla or French vanilla bow, or there's a bow in Wind Temples.
Yeah, they're basically even clear. Obviously, we see Rick's maybe a couple minutes ahead here in Tachi, but other than that,
yeah, I think they have the exact same items. Looks like on our trackers, Rick is down a sword, but I think he got that sword on his side.
I'll have to look closely next time he pulls it out. If we see the little beam of light, we know it's the full.
Oh no, because he hasn't done big pig yet. No, he doesn't have it.
Oh, he never did big pig. Okay.
I don't think he did big pig, you know. Oh, he did.
Yeah.
He did. Oh, so they missed him doing big pig. So yeah, so he has it. So yeah, they're exactly even at this point.
Yeah. That's right. That's when we talked about Lechonk for.
Yeah.
It's all coming back to me now.
And there's a bow!
Well, it's not quite first check in Wind Temple, but that's certainly not. It's not great.
Yep. So now our leaf can be as deep as floating platforms.
Mm-hmm. Rick's immediately gonna go ahead here into
No, I don't believe so.
Yeah, it's a little surprising he didn't go for first Armos, but we'll see if Jar decides to do that, but I think there's a really good chance Rick will go back for it. He might just be.
I think yeah, but I'm thinking that he's going to scrap not going back.
Yeah. That's true. If it is a small key, that's a nice little time save there for Rick, but
It could also, be our fire animals.
Jar doesn't have bow yet, so he couldn't get it. He's about to get it in about 20 seconds, but I was a little curious how aggressive Rick was going to play this, but just going to go ahead and do the mini boss here.
Yeah, Leaf is in Tachi.
Yeah, and it has to be before floating. The last check of floating platform, so. Or I guess before boss key then, but.
Yeah, it can't be boss key. It can be anywhere else but boss key.
So Jar goes right back. Gonna check it out. So this could be a little advantage for Jar if it is something and Rick decides to put it off for a bit. You have a spiky on mini boss, so.
Likely our Leaf. And it is.
Sure enough.
Yeah.
And
And there's our
There's a
Alright,
key, but which
you
key?
know, it is the small key.
Okay,
Other,
so
yeah, the
Rick
one that we
can't.
don't want to see.
So Rick can skip this. Will he? I don't know. I think it's almost a little too risky to skip it. But we've seen riskier stuff pay off, so.
Is this Tachi going to give us any more good stuff? Got 4 more checks that can be things that we don't know if they know.
Oh, good blow.
Ooh, second Armos is also spending. With our mirror shield. I don't believe either runner, yeah, because of where Hookshot was, yeah, neither runner is peak angular, so that's still on the table.
Yep, we'll have to see. Especially now with Leaf and Hookshot. Nice and quick to check that. Nothing on top of floating platforms.
Yeah, and looks like he doesn't want the other item either. Couldn't tell whether that was dead or a key, but he doesn't want it.
I'll assume it's dead. I feel like if it's a key chest, you have to check it. But using that logic, it sounds like we're gonna have a vanilla big key here. So
But they've been hand-holding this. They've been hand-holding for basically a straight hour at this point. I think at this point, especially given what we have left, this is, even though we're not in go, seems to be already execution is going to play a larger role than routing at this point.
and especially for these hints, it didn't really leave a ton of room for like super special routing.
Yeah. These hints were very bland. There was nothing really exciting about any of them.
Right.
The most exciting thing we got out of the way early because they made sense. Getting that picked up.
Yeah.
But we're still missing two bunch of shards, 2 bows. I think that's it.
Yeah, actually, so far this has been a pretty, I don't want to say a jet, but definitely not a super complicated seed.
It seemed, I think the seed feels very linear.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's Rick going back for this.
Yeah, I think you have to, especially without having big key. It's just safer to. And yes, as Claire says, the secret Wizrobe. Unfortunately for Rick, not quite gonna pay off here. Okay, so this is a key chest, so
Oh, it was the big key.
looks like Rick was
No, Rick's planning on BK skipping.
we know it's a small key gold, but Rick doesn't know that it's the small key. Obviously now he does, but
What's our last check gonna be? What we got? Any hopes for BK? Oh, it is spiky.
Ooh, we're getting a boss key skip here from, or big key skip from Rick.
Well, he has to, otherwise he'd have to go back for it.
Also, yeah, that cooking the bomb to do a bomb boost was pretty clean. I gotta give Rick credit for that. Alright, step one, probably the most important step. Remember is to kill that stupid,
That looks pretty good.
Yep. Really clean big key. It's good.
Absolutely. Probably not gonna be able to see it. We're still into a fight, but we are about to get our second boss shot after this fight.
Yep. We do know it's not at least fire and ice, so unfortunate instant hand respawn there, but it needs some snot arrows most likely. But
it was a shot.
okay.
We are gonna make up a little time here without having the boss key skip. But we're basically essentially a go-ban fight difference between the two realms right now.
Yeah, and unfortunately this has been kind of a slow go-down fight here for Rick. Multiple hand respawns, a couple snot arrows now.
Imagine this beats the race from earlier. What was it, 8 seconds?
Something like that. That would be quite impressive, but I don't think we'll see that, but you never know.
That's Godan down for Rick. So ever so slightly.
So I don't know how many arrows he has, but he could go ahead and do Cyclos right away.
Honestly, if you're not doing it now, when you got it.
Oh, he has no
0.
arrows. Okay,
Oh,
well,
then we're not doing that.
never mind. Oh god. Go down trolling Jar pretty hard there. Alright. Destroy.
So
Oh, Jar's gonna need some snot arrows. Missed one shot, but yeah, that's almost certainly gonna be the play here. Looks like Rick is just gonna head right over to Beetle, pick up some arrows, check out Cyclos.
also wouldn't be surprised if we see a sort of Greatfish here to grab that spiky.
Also gonna pick up some bombs. Not a bad play.
If you're in the area.
Yep. Make sure you got enough for the rest of the seed. Especially with CTMC, you're really not gonna be opening up a bomb bag or a quiver most seeds, so
So we are gonna go with that spiky and great fish.
Definitely makes sense.
Mhm.
Does kind of alienate Cyclos a little bit, but
Yeah, we do have triple Lucas with snacks on comms.
it's true. If you're a fan of Lucas, this is the restream for you.
And fire and ice.
Nice little pickup there for Rick. I don't remember if Nidorak Cave was hinted, but we know Fire Mountain's foolish, so
The cave was not.
okay. That's what I thought, but alright, so it actually looks like Jar's gonna be going to Outset Ferry here.
Gotta say I'm a little surprised on this one, but you're gonna have to make a singular trip here for it anyway if it's something.
Yep, and he can go get Cyclos right after at Shark Island, so I don't mind this play.
Looks like we're gonna be finishing up Nidorak here on Rick's side. So divergence, actual divergence.
What? It's possible?
I know, it's insane.
Alright. Clean Nidorak Cave there from Rick. Not gonna pay off though.
Nothing doing there, but Outset Fairy. Still got Outset Fairy on Jar's side. Well, we're both wrong choices. So, in this situation where, like right now with our current equipment, we can do most of the overworld apart from like Windfall, delivery backchecks, Manenko, and Tingle. Do you greed out hoping to get some like light arrows for wind before heading over there?
I think you do. You have so much I don't. So
Not
much
that
is probably
much.
overstating it.
Yeah.
So much is stating it, but I think you check your overworld just to be safe, and then you head up to Wind Temple. So Rick's checking out Ice Ring here for us. Jar with Cyclos.
More divergence.
I have a feeling these two runners are gonna start holding hands again here, though, in a minute. Nothing doing on Ice Ring here.
I imagine this looks like
Looks like an
angular. Yeah, it looks like angular. Cyclos with our delivery bag. That's really nice. That allows Jar to get his fire and ice and get Zenari done at the same time.
See if he ends up going for that. I think you do. I mean, that opens up a ton of windfall checks. You know, Great Fish is spiky, so you have a reason to go there.
You already have Moblin's letter. You know, you're the only thing that we have remaining on Windfall that he can't do right now is Maggie's letter, which who knows when we're getting that, and Manenko, which who knows when we're getting that.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe we'll see it right now when Jar checks. Little high there on the shot from Rick. That looked good though.
There we go. Second snipe.
So I didn't actually see if this chest was big or not, but
I didn't see. It looks dead. Question mark. I'm not seeing spikes, but I could also be blind. No,
there's
there's
no
spikes. There are spikes.
Okay.
There's our light arrows, and there's Maggie's letter.
It's not quite on Creed, but you know what?
Well, you know
It's
what?
okay.
Creep has done some things that he doesn't want us to talk about. You know.
Ooh, so actually Rick's gonna just head straight to Wind Temple. I don't mind this play. I think you're hoping that your last couple shards and actually that's just it. Yeah, a couple shards.
Yeah, all we have left with those light arrows being there is shards. Although with how we're routing this, we are going to be able to get Zunari in the Jarhead, but he is going to have to come back for that transparent chest.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting the camera glitch. Let's go.
Everyone loves the camera glitch.
First look at when. Sorry, go ahead.
I was reading the thing from Pix there. Rick said non-big creeper, which, you know, not everybody can be perfect. It's okay. Alright, so Jar grabbing its flower.
Oh, spiky in the first check of Wind Temple. This is a bow, I swear. Oh, no, it's not a bow.
It can't be a bow.
Yeah, it can't be a bow. We just got lights.
Albeit that would have been hilarious, but... Alright, nothing doing on Maggie's letter.
Oh, there's our deluxe. Yeah.
It's the classic, why couldn't I just find this before I came to Wind Temple?
We're also going to get a note to mom mail here on Jarhead's side. Nothing doing.
Alright, Jar.
Yeah, and Jarhead doing what I was suggesting earlier, which partnering the Great Fish Spiky with doing Tsunami.
Yep. This play makes a ton of sense.
Yep.
Oh, okay, so he's actually just gonna go for it straight away, and then come back to the, Looks like nothing behind the stone head, so...
But honestly, I think unless Zunari pays out here, I think Rick is, with his Wind Temple play, cementing a lead even higher.
Mm-hmm.
Because all of the delivery bag checks that we've done thus far with Jar haven't let that be.
Yeah, if you're a Jarhead fan, you're really hoping that this, hoping that one of these checks is a shard, so Jar can maybe do a little bit less of Wind Temple, but... almost forgot to trade all the way up to the exotic flower, but
it's like, yeah, key there for Rick. There's a
okay,
small
there's a
key.
small key.
That's all we need.
Yep. It's nice to get a big key, but honestly, with how fast big key skip is, half the time you're not even going to use it.
Yeah. How's this Jar's last arrow?
Another spiky here.
Yeah, well, probably gonna be seeing a lot of them. I wouldn't be surprised if, yeah, our remaining shards are just in one temple.
Pretty good chance.
It could be. It could be. Minenko is one of the few things that's not Wind Temple that neither runner has done.
Yeah, and you gotta come to Wind Temple to get it, so...
Another key. Jar's saying no. Oh, sorry, Rick saying no.
That's Rick.
I can read, I swear.
Reading's hard, that's fine. Alright, so Jar's just gonna clear out Overworld here. Makes a lot of sense. Obviously with our God's Vision we know a lot of these tricks he's doing he doesn't need to, but... Not quite getting the fast 7 armor from him for Rick.
Still fairly decent, and there's our last key, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm. So we are gonna have to kill all enemies, unfortunately, but... There's our last Tingle statue.
Oh, what was our last single statue? I missed now.
Top of Over.
Let's go. That's one more check in our overworld. Yeah. I think I don't know, because like Wind Temple didn't have that much. It just had the one shard Malcove and the last Temple statue, which we don't know if it's gonna recover from. So our last couple D-bag checks kind of have to have shards. We're still missing 2.
Yeah. Let's kill all enemies here as a shard.
Mm. See if we get the snipe here from Jar.
Looks good. Nope.
No, he jinxed it.
It's also hard with these tiny little screens, I can't... There we go. Yep, so you actually don't need to turn on the windmill to hit it. You do need to, I believe, to check creep though.
So kill all was nothing.
Yep. It's just a nice choice for Rick to set up big key skip on, but that's a neat little. Never actually seen that setup there from Rick, but.
Alright, Zunari is a shard. That's good for Jar.
Yep, that's really big for Jar. Especially because that's probably the last delivery bag check you're gonna do as.
Yeah. And that actually does put us in. No, we still need to know what
One shard
is. Yeah,
yep.
We got one shard. Which, looking at our checks, we have 4 options. One of which is Creed.
Are big creepers? Are they lucky today?
Yeah, our 4 options are Wallet Mail, Creed, Tingle, and Manenko. So one of those 4 will have our last shard.
Yep. Jar finding out the hard way that you do actually need to turn the windmill on to get Creed. And yes, time to cat jam.
Also, can we get some appreciation? I want to fuck it up, but Rick going for the.
He's going for the spicy strats.
He is going. Yeah, I actually don't know what this is called, whether it's a 0 cycle or not. But it's
one. I've always heard it called 1 cycle.
1 cycle. It's like triple frame perfect or something like that.
Doesn't quite get it, but did get, I think, 3 rotations there, so should be one last. Say Mogura 1 cycles. It's one of those things that big creepers are punished.
Yeah. Just like they always do.
Hey, don't talk.
He never has anything good. Never has anything good.
I literally just saw a seed yesterday where he had, what was it? I forget if it was a shard or something like that.
That's Creed propaganda. That's altered.
You know what?
It's altered film.
Us children of S3 when Creep had lighter as every seed, we're all big creepers. You children that have only been here in the last couple years don't understand the pain.
Anyway, we got Jar heading into Wind Temple because this is all he has left.
Yep.
We know it's not going to give him his go mode, but it's going to give him whatever leads to his go mode.
Yeah, so now the question for Rick. I think Manenko's almost guaranteed to have a shard, I believe, right?
Manenko can either has a shard or a wallet leads to wallet mail for a shard.
So are we getting a wallet and Hyrule seed? I guess we'll find out, but.
Oh yeah, we could get a wallet in Hyrule.
Or ankle.
Yeah,
that's true.
Or ankle. Yeah, we could get a wallet in Hyrule. Oh no, we can't. No, we can't because we need our last shard.
I mean, we could still get wallet in Hyrule, but.
Oh yeah, we could. We could get. It's just not gonna be a relevant wallet.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically, ankle or Manenko, or if one of those 2 checks has wallet, it's wallet mail. But Rick still needs to do Cyclos and do Zunari. But I think with Jar just entering Wind Temple now, I think it's going to be a little too late for Jar. But crazy shit can still happen.
It really depends on when does Rick do Zunari, because
the thing is that Rick doesn't have that much left. Rick just has shit checks.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a Jar fan, you're basically hoping that Rick holds off on Zunari till the end, which probably will be the case, because let's face it, it's by far the longest track, but... And even then, it's not that long.
We count that as a vanilla Triforce chart?
It's...
Or, I guess it's not vanilla, it's like where you would turn it in.
I was gonna say, you can just go walk over to Tingle and get it deciphered.
Yeah. So,
Alright,
ankle.
so Rick is gonna go ahead and do Cyclos, get his delivery bag.
And that also gives us, yeah, we know Minenko has something, whether she has the shard or whether she has a wallet to get the shard. She has one of those two things.
Yeah, so the one unfortunate thing for Jar 2 is, with that being the case, you can't go mode any Wind Temple, so... Unfortunately not quite gonna get a little advantage by holding off, but... Also, yeah, Rick got the shard on Mulgara.
If Rick didn't get the shard on Mulgara, that's what would throw this race.
I mean,
if he Papega that.
That would probably be a new way to see a person lose a race. Just completely forgetting to grab a shard, but...
There's Rick's D-bag. So, it's going to be Male and Zunari from here.
Sammy, you're about maybe 7-8 minutes early on the cat jam.
The Creedon, what order are we doing? Yeah, I think, yeah, like you said, Zunari is going to take time, so going to just see if we can get it off of what we can do at one fall right now. And then...
Yep, no, go ahead.
All right, wallet or shard, what are we thinking?
I mean, logically, it's most likely a wallet, but for it to be spicy, I want it to be a shard.
It's our shard. It's our last shard.
I believe that means
it's either on a foolish location or it's in Hyrule.
That's probably where it is in reality, but
yeah, I mean we had a decent amount of checks foolish. We had all of Cabana foolish, so that's 3 checks in itself. You know?
Okay, so Jardoin actually kind of a slightly different Wind Temple route than we usually see. Knowing that the big key room is dead, he's just going to go ahead and do this. Okay, so Rick is grabbing his flower here from Zunari.
If he does Zunari before Creed, he's going to be a hero.
I mean, I heard from chat that he's not a big creeper, so there's a pretty good chance he doesn't.
These look like, yeah, but this looks like a Creed play.
And this does make sense. Obviously, at this point, you got to assume. You know, I only have what 3 or 4 checks left in the entire game. One of these has got to be my last shard.
This is quite literally a full clear.
Alright, so Rick's checking a little bit more mail here. Not exactly sure what he has left. I guess no Tamam mail?
Yeah, and he just got the Maggies off of the mail from Mob Return, so he's going to do that in a week again.
I mean, to be fair, there's not a lot of times where you're going to be checking creep during the day, so...
Enjoy it. But I think after he talks to the postman in the bar, I think that's literally it.
I don't think he has any other checks, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just Zenari left for him after this.
Yeah, so he'll probably be a few minutes ahead heading into Hyrule here. But this race is by no means over. I don't think we've seen it yet in S6, but I know in the past we've seen plenty of times where a runner dies or has a really bad puppet cannon, or
Yeah. PG, the final equalizer.
I mean, it really is. As much as everybody jokes about how bad Wind Waker's final boss is, it's because it's earlier in the dungeon.
Right, he has an outfit fairy.
Oh yeah.
Right, we forgot about this.
To be honest, Outset Fairy is kind of the one I always forget about.
So this is a decent time investment for Rick before he goes to Zenari, so this plays in Jar's favor a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically the time it's going to take Jar to kill all enemies here, so...
Mm-hmm.
It's still going to be Rick favored, but... Oh, misses the shot. Gets the stun at least, but... It was nearly tragic for Jar, because if that Wizard spawns enemies, it's kind of an annoying... Oh, well, I spoke too soon.
Oh, the morphs are the worst.
Thankfully, he does just kill them all with a bomb, so...
Now, before we jinx ourselves again, is there anything Rick has left besides this and Zenari?
I believe this is his only check with Zenari. So... I'm gonna laugh when we were like, oh yeah, no, he actually has this still, but I'm like 99% sure this is his only. So I don't know, does Jar have Big Key? I wasn't paying close enough attention.
If he did, I didn't see him get riding.
Alright. Rick getting his pair. Judging from his equips, I think he does have it, just because... Yep, okay, he does. Wasn't crack floors? Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Alright.
Here we go, Rick. Doing Zenari.
Oop, Jar falling in the pit. So this will probably put Rick about, I'd say maybe a minute to 2 minutes ahead of Jar heading into...
Yeah. That seems about right. He's gonna have to play a song of passing for this.
I mean, that's only, I think that's like 15 seconds, so...
It's not that.
Nothing too significant, but... I mean, you can't forget too, Jar still has to go get his last shard off Minenko, so...
Yeah. And this whole fight, which restreamer switch the audio.
What? Who would ever forget to do that?
There's a go for Richmond. Yeah, I know, because no one would ever forget this without you.
Sorry, I was trying to catch you.
And that is a 140, 45. Oh, is the music that loud?
I mean, I have it down super low, but
It's over anyway. You can switch to Rick's out here. There we go. We're back to the comfy audio. That's not ear blasting. Anyway.
that's probably what happened. But okay. I don't know why this. It has all the audio levels just like blasting on it, so I don't know why.
Sometimes it be like that. But that is the barrier destroyed. You got
141,
like,
45.
yeah. You got like, I'd say like 8 minutes till we're done on Rick's side, assuming nothing horrible happens. Jar didn't miss a piece. It's just like they both last location their pieces because they were in shift spots. Jar knows exactly where his last piece is.
Yep.
At least I think it's all he has left.
I think he only has Minenko left,
Yeah.
Alright. So Rick's gonna be probably about actually like 7-8 minutes ahead or so. I forget the exact time, but
I think might be a little too late for Jar right here as he hits gun mode with his last shard on Minenko. Oh, you know what? You know what? You know what? Jar did manage to skip a check. He did not go to ankle before Minenko.
worth.
Yeah, worth.
Even though he's if Rick were to have a really bad puppet cannon, yeah, we could definitely see a race. Although at this rate, both of these guys are. I know Jar's puppet cannon's almost always clean. I'm sure Rick's is as well, so. You never know. Nerves are one heck of a thing, though, so.
It's gonna be close.
Yep.
Or not. One of those two things will happen.
If it's a really bad puppet cannon, it's a race. If it's clean, it's probably. Probably you're gonna look at.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it, and that one of these two runners will win this race.
And before we get a.
We got a tie at this point. That'd be hilarious.
I guess for those of you who don't know, ties are considered. I forget if it's within 2 seconds or 1 second.
I want to say 3. I want to say 3.
Is it within 3?
Oh, it's 2. Okay.
It's very rare that we see a tie, especially in Wind Waker, just because this game can be really punishing if you don't route the seed perfectly every time, which no one does.
Well, there was a pickup race, like, it wasn't for first, but it was a pickup race a couple days ago where, like, Lyric, Claire, Spy, and Kelp all finished within, like, 10 seconds of each other.
Oh yeah, I think that was yesterday, yeah. There was a fun race where a bunch of people end up. I think it was within, like, 10-15 seconds. We had, I think, 4 or 5 people finish. Which you do not see very often, so. Alright. Pretty clean phase 1 there for Rick. On to phase 2. Before the race, we did see him practicing his crip shot, so we'll see if he can get a double. Not quite. Also, apparently Rick got a heart somewhere. I don't remember that happening, but...
Stored something somewhere, I guess. Or maybe just... Did Angle have a heart piece and that was our 4th heart piece?
It might have been, I don't know.
So
He didn't get that for his crip? No.
I mean, literally the only check that Jarhead hasn't done that Rick has was Angle, so...
Ankle may have had a piece of heart or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe kill all enemies was something, I don't know. Yep. Rick getting the stun, and that's a dead puppet cannon.
Yeah. As Jar's starting to climb up to it. So that's looking like pretty solid for Rick at this point.
Yeah. So the last piece we found on Restream was Mendenko. It was the last piece for Jar, but for Rick it was Zunari. And yeah, Deluxe Victo was in Quintuple, so...
Seed overall, not super great, but not in a way that would have made it longer.
There's been worse.
Yeah, there's been worse, but you know, anytime you're like, obviously, like all Wind Waker seeds are full clears, but like this is an actual full clear.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't think I've had many S6 seeds that I haven't full cleared.
Maybe you should route that. Anyway, we're starting again, but.
When Crane takes your mantra for the worst seed roller, it feels bad, man.
Crystal was ready to murder me after yesterday.
Oh, you children have no idea what hell I've brought about in this community in the past. Some of my seeds were just as bad as Tuba's hell plandos. Anyway.
Hey, when are we dropping that for S6?
Give him a few months. He just released the S5 one.
Alright, that is GG's for Rick.
GG's to Rick. I'll wait for the bot. Any minute. There we go. 148.12.
Respectable.
Alright, I'm gonna switch jars, but before I bring them in, I'm gonna check what the audio's like, because if it's blasting everyone's eardrums off again.
Oh, hello.
And we welcome in Rick and Jar. GG, guys.
GG.
Yeah. You full cleared the seed.
Yeah, no kidding.
Sure enough.
Yeah.
Zach, I don't know if I want you to roll any more seeds for me, buddy.
Oh, come on, Jar. You know this is...
This one and it's all over, man.
Yeah.
Listen, Jar, you and I both know I've rolled way worse than this in the past, okay?
Honestly, my memory is kind of poo, so I don't remember that well. But I wouldn't doubt it, knowing you.
But,
I have a reputation. Anyway.
Yeah. There's not that much to say because for the majority of the seed, you guys did the exact same thing.
Really?
For the first hour plus, you guys were holding hands.
Yeah, for the first hour plus, you guys did the exact same thing. Not like exact. There were like a couple islands you did, like say Rick got to it first, but then like Jar would do that island like immediately after Rick went to the island that Jar just did.
Lots of high-fiving, huh?
Yeah, lots of high-fiving, lots of hand-holding, because we were talking about it, like, with the early hints, the early game was pretty solidified. You've got that Picto hinted on BPR. You've got a double path Windfall. So, like, for the first 20 minutes, you guys did, like, just basically an S5 opener into Windfall and keep following each other from there.
Mm-hmm. I did
What-
get to show my special surprise.
I did not.
Just-
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta ask for Rick, was the special surprise you running as Lucas or
Oh, it was
It's Ness.
Ness. Big difference.
oh Ness? Okay, well
Ness is way better.
I don't know about that one, but
Shots fired. Shots fired. But yeah, the main thing that caused Rick to get ahead is that you guys did identical checks and Jar was basically a Godan fight behind you after Taji. And then after Taji, Rick went straight for the Great Fish check, and Jar went ahead and did Cyclos. So you got your Fire and Ice a little faster, and Jar had his delivery back, which got him the Zunari check faster, but it also pushed Rick to win Temple faster and was a little more efficient clearing out the rest of the stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah. I actually forgot Cyclos even existed until like after Tingle.
Yeah.
So usually I get it pretty early on.
But otherwise, like you
Jar
both,
technically did one less check, but
yeah, technically
I
did one
didn't
last
do
check.
ankle.
And there's GG's for Jar on race stream.
yep,
GG.
GG sir.
What?
10-minute delay. God.
10 minutes. No. Jar's just such a gamer. He's interviewing Ambi again at the same time.
Again, it's a chump.
Yeah.
What's it? I was gonna say something. I don't remember anymore.
But do you guys have any comments on the seed other than,
Bad seed.
yeah,
Bad seed.
Thank you guys. That means a lot to me. Now I know I still have it, but no.
It's kind of funny to me that yesterday I had something happen in a practice seed that also happened today, except this time I made the right decision regarding it. That being scale the wall and paw print being required and not having paw print or not having grapple wall, going to paw print. Yesterday I didn't get Beetle first. He had grapple hook. Today I did get Beetle first and he had grapple hook. I'm glad I made the right choice this time.
but honestly, I don't have much questions about the seed.
I was gonna say there's really not much to talk about. It was a full clear.
Yeah.
And you both did pretty fantastic. It was very minor things that set it apart.
I guess one thing we can't talk about, Rick, you're gonna be going on to take the winner of looks like Tubaman and Gold Quiver, and it looks like Jar's heading down to take on Pix and losers bracket. So, what do you guys think about that?
Watch out for picks. I have in my bracket to go to the finals.
Ooh. I don't know. I'm still too new to the new community, so
Fair.
I know, if you kick me out picks, then fair play. I will be fine with that.
Jar, you just came back. You can't leave already.
No, you totally can. That's how
Once I'm
this
out of
game
this
works.
bracket, you're never seeing me again, dude.
Wow. Right in front of my salad, you just say something like that. But anyway, apart from Jar threatening to retire, Chi-Chi's to everyone here. Hope you guys do great in your round 2 matches or your losers bracket, round 1, whatever it is you're doing. I think that's gonna be it for me. You guys have any closing thoughts?
I'm good.
Yeah, no.
Cool. And then I think we'll head on out here. So yeah, again, GG's to the 2 runners, Jarhead and Rick Schmidty. Also shoutouts to my awesome co-commentator Xenu.
Yeah, thank you. And shoutouts to my co-commentator Snaps.
Oh, thank you. And also shout out to the heroes behind the
Get a
scenes.
room. Or...
We're in a room. We're just still live on ZSR. Wait till we end the stream.
Speaking of right in front of my salad. Anyway. Also shout out to our 2 trackers behind the scenes, Blanc and Blank. You guys both did great. Especially Blank, who apparently was having some internet issues, but still got through. As for ZSR, Really, the only thing we got today is a Link to the Past Randomizer cross key tournament. Have they started yet? Or they're about to start in like a couple minutes, so we'll send you guys over there. But if you guys are looking for some more Wind Waker action, we got some more on Thursday, which will be Winners Bracket Round 2, Tuba versus Gold Quiver, so I'm sure we'll see Rick in there just to scout out his next opponent. But aside for that, that's about all I got for you guys. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next time.
Thanks for the booster.
Thank you.